Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Breaking tonight, a Clark County official is in custody on suspicion of murder for the fatal stabbing of Review-Journal investigative reporter Jeff Gehrman. Clark County Public Administrator Robert Tellis was transferred from his house by an ambulance after being arrested by police. Earlier in the day, Tellis had walked into his house without answering reporter questions.
Why did police tow away your vehicle?
Review-Journal's Renee Semmerauer has more on what led up to Tellis' arrest.
Yeah, around 7 a.m., officers were seen outside of the home of Clark County Public Administrator Robert Tellis, who has been the focus of stories by Gehrman, and a vehicle observed by detectives outside of Tellis' home matches the description of the one police had said was tied to the attack. Gehrman reported extensively on the turmoil surrounding Tellis' oversight of the office. He was running for re-election but lost his June primary bid after Gehrman's findings were published, findings that included claims of bullying and favoritism. Tellis posted a scathing letter on his election website attacking the Review-Journal. He even took to Twitter on multiple occasions, claiming that on June 16th that the reporter was, quote, obsessed with him. One tweet saying, quote, "I think he's mad that I haven't crawled into a hole and died." The search comes 4 days after Gehrman was found dead outside of his Las Vegas home. Officials believe he was fatally stabbed during an altercation the day before. 2 pieces of surveillance footage in the investigation have been made public, one of the unidentified suspect and the other a vehicle police say was tied to the homicide.
Police plan a Thursday morning 10 a.m. news conference to discuss this developing story. And the preliminary hearing is delayed for former Raiders player Henry Ruggs. At a preliminary hearing, a judge determines if there's enough evidence in a case for a defendant to stand trial in district court. Ruggs' attorney told the judge the delay came from Metro Police rather than the DA's office. Another hearing is set for October 12th. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada. Bank on accountability. Southern Nevada's once sizzling housing market is being doused with cold water. Last month, the median sales price of a previously owned single-family home was $450,000, down 3.2% from July, according to Trade Association Las Vegas Realtors.
Interest rates are obviously much higher now than they were a year ago. That's raised borrowing costs for buyers. There are definitely some fears about the economy overall. And what it's resulted in is just, the housing market is really just hitting the brakes right now in Las Vegas.
This marks the third consecutive month that prices fell after not dropping for more than 2 years. From $480,000 in June to $465,000 in July, then $450,000 in August. And the Strat is continuing renovations that now reportedly exceed $100 million. As part of the hotel's facelift, a new restaurant, Chi Asian Kitchen, is set for debut in October. The Strat's VP of Food and Beverage says the menu will be 70% Chinese and 30% from Greater Asia, including Beijing-style jjajangmyeon. In entertainment, sponsored by Best Mattress, Best Service, Best Selection, Best Price Guaranteed. After Hollywood A-lister Mark Wahlberg purchases a $14.5 million 2-story estate in the Summit Club, Review-Journal's John Katslamides has more details on his Vegas plans.
Mark Wahlberg has taken to calling Las Vegas my hometown, and he is serious about this. He and his family have moved to Las Vegas. They bought property in the ritzy Summit region. Wahlberg is planning to open a studio in Las Vegas. He wants to expand his shoe operations here in town, create a lot of jobs, create a lot of excitement. He says Las Vegas could be Hollywood 2.0.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today. Raiders wide receiver Davante Adams will get his first opportunity to take the field in silver and black on Sunday. Here's what he had to say about whether or not cornerback for the Chargers, J.C. Jackson, plays and how he's preparing for him.
I don't really get into that stuff too much just because, I like to focus on what it is that I'm doing. I feel like if I can lock in on that gives me the best opportunity to be successful rather than worrying about who's in front of me.
In And weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. The excessive heat warning continues with temps peaking around 106 today and will last through Thursday. The National Weather Service reports Tuesday was the 5th hottest day of the year in Vegas. As for tonight, we're looking at another hot and quiet one with temps in the hundreds. Should dip into the 90s in a few hours, then 80s overnight. The sweltering heat lasts until Thursday with a high of 108 and low of 83 degrees. On Friday, some clouds should roll through with your highs dipping slightly to the 90s. On Saturday, it may possibly get down to the 80s, and the forecast now shows a 40% chance of thunderstorms. Then highs in the 90s on Sunday and beyond.
Sports brought to you by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable, located in downtown Summerlin. For the second time in her career, Las Vegas Aces forward A'ja Wilson has been named the WNBA Most Valuable Player. Wilson is the first player since 2007 to win both the league's MVP and Defensive Player of the Year awards.
I can't do this, and I said it to my teammates, I don't win this, I can't do this without them. Just winning this award is just epic as a whole, and then saying that I've won it twice, it's truly a blessing.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. After the first full week of the college football season, the Heisman Trophy futures betting market has seen a change. Alabama quarterback Bryce Young is the plus 280 favorite at William Hill Sportsbook to win the award. Ohio State QB CJ Stroud is the plus 350 second choice, while USC's Caleb Williams is plus 750.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. Good news for you vegetarians out there. Project Pollo is bringing plant-based chicken sandwiches here with its first Las Vegas location. Debuting this fall on Sahara Avenue, the menu offers vegan chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, tossed wings, and plant-based burgers. The chain offering affordable plant-based versions of staple foods. Plus, Las Vegas makes it into Wallet Hub's top 20 places to retire, coming in at 18. This takes into account the number of recreation and senior centers, cost of living, the weather, and health care. Charleston, South Carolina came in first, followed by Orlando, Florida. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.